Welcome to another episode of Everything's on the Table with Jay&Tre, where we discuss sports, everyday occurrences, and a little bit of anything else that we can get on the table. Once again, the name of the show is Everything's on the Table with Jay&Tre. Grab your drinks, have a seat at the table, and enjoy the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the first Tuesday of the month. It is, which means that Trey and Jay segment of your liking this month, dating. Trey and Jay talks dating. Jay, what you got for us today, man? How you doing today?
Man, you know I'm feeling fantastically fine, man, right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feeling real good, Excited about getting into this dating topic, man. About to be looking for me a new lady, so I'm gonna have to figure
What?
out how
Oh,
to do
don't say
this, how to do this dating joint, man.
don't do that.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. Let's
All
get
right,
into it.
hey man, let's jump feet first right into it, man. Let's go on into it, man. What you got, man? What you got?
Well, let's see. I will say you probably a super expert on this joint right now, and most people are. I think most people are meeting online, man. What do you think? Like, I don't think like with the clubs being closed up or whatever, the bars not hanging out late, people not getting to get as drunk before they hook up. Um, I think most people meeting online on these dating sites and dating apps. Um, and when you're doing that, but well, the first thing you got to do is make a profile. To me, that's the hardest part. Is making the profile.
Oh yeah, I'm not a profile guy.
At all, man. If you got too many questions, I ain't even. You know what? I might as well have met her in person. Got all them questions.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah. So me being a resident expert here, the single guy, I do a lot of online dating, and online dating is I think right now during COVID is the preferred method of meeting a person. Uh I don't necessarily agree. I don't like online dating because it's fucking whack.
Why you say that, man? Well,
Man,
you know what? It can be whack. It can be whack, man. I met a bunch of perpetrators and imitators and liars on the when you meet them online, man, and then you finally see them in person. And you're like, wait a minute, that's not the same person who was in the photo.
oh man, I haven't been catfished. I haven't been catfished. Well, I guess technically I have been catfished because if you remember back in the day, I used to talk about how they used to take all those damn pictures with the what they call them, filters. And
Yeah,
so they would have the little crowns and they would have the dog ears and stuff. And then when
yeah,
I meet them, they didn't have the crowns and dog ears. So
yeah.
I don't.
See, I consider that catfishing.
That's catfishing to me. Don't show your ass up without that damn crown if you done took 15 pictures of yourself in that crown.
Yeah,
I need to
and
see your sparkly ass eyes, all that shit.
and chicks, man, they maybe the guys know how to do it too. I don't know how to do it, but they know how to take the picture to make them look 195% fraudulent in the
Man,
photo.
angles. You got
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
know where your good angles is, Jay. I know where my good angle is.
I
I'm
do
a I'm a
not know where mine are.
I'm a head tilter to the left. Like if I tilt my head to the left, it makes me look 300% better. I don't understand how that works,
Wow.
but it
Okay.
does. And I
I
do it.
I definitely got to find my angle then, man, because I don't know. I'm looking dead at the photo, right into the camera, mean
Yep.
mugging,
Yep.
and they be like,
Nope.
"Ooh,
Don't do that.
no, no,
Don't do that. It
not
makes it
him."
look creepy. You don't want that shit, man. You don't want to be labeled as a creeper online, bro. You don't want to be
Yeah,
labeled as an online creeper. That shit, nobody rebounds from that.
yeah. So, when you're going through the profiles, how you feel about a chick who puts and for the gay folks and the lesbians, you can substitute what you need to substitute for whenever we say chick or dude or whatever. All right.
Hmm.
But like whenever you're going through the profile, you see a chick with a super duper extra filled out profile.
Now, so it really depends, man. Like I kind of like those, because
Okay.
now I don't have to ask those opening questions like, hey, do you have kids? Hey, do you like food? Hey, do you wash your butt? I don't have to ask those questions if you put it in your fucking profile. People fill out the damn profile, man. That's what it's there for. So you don't have to answer the same questions over and over again. And I just said that, and my profile is filled out, but it's not really specific. I say I have kids. I say I like this, that, and the other. I still end up I still have to end up saying I have 3 kids, 2 girls, and a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have to say those things, and that's old too. So that's going in my profile next too.
Okay.
But yeah, you got to fill out the profile. Now, there's a difference between putting the pertinent information in your profile and you just up there soapboxing. Now, I've ran across some soapboxers who was like, you're not getting this. Don't be swiping right on me if you think you're going to get a one-night stand. I was raised better than that. And my mama told me to uncross my legs until
which way do I need to swipe on that?
That's left. That's left
okay,
all day.
Get out.
That's left all day long, baby.
She ain't nothing but a hooker.
We're not. Yeah, we're not gonna. You're not. I'm not. If you soapboxing now, when you really talking, whoo,
right?
Not doing it.
Not
doing it. That's definitely a left swipe, and a not like, unheart, whatever they call it. But you're not getting the seal of approval from me.
Okay. Okay. Now, staying on profiles. Now, what can you see in a profile that is a red flag?
Red flag.
Get away.
Here's the most common one, and I can't believe that I see this so often, but I just want a man that won't treat me like my ex-boyfriend did.
Oh God. Left? Is that where I swipe on that?
That's a left one too, bro. Like she's not over him. You don't want to know. Look, ex-boyfriend still has a chance. Like
probably your first 6 months of dates with her, she gonna still be mentioning that dude.
Yep. So you eat shrimp like my ex-boyfriend eats shrimp. Like he put it in his mouth because there's not a lot of shit that goes into eating shrimp.
She gonna find anything she can to relate you to that ex-boyfriend.
But so here's some shit that like, for me, like I think people these days, like especially like the younger crew, they don't understand what it means to take the time to become okay with being single. You know what I'm saying? Like you get out of a relationship, you go through a divorce, you spent time and years with that person probably. Take your time. You don't have to jump into another relationship. Like some people can't not be in a relationship. Some people need that extra person to make themselves feel like they're whole.
Correct.
No, sit your ass down. Go through your grieving process, because when you lose a spouse, you lose a long-term relationship partner or whatever, you're gonna grieve. Like there's the 5 steps of grievement or whatever. Like you have to go through those. Allow yourself to go through those things before you start dating again, because all you're gonna do is bring those emotions into the new relationship, and that shit ain't gonna work either.
Ain't nothing like you hook up with a chick and she's still on stage 1.
Right. Yeah, like no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. Like I definitely went on a date before, and the chick was still like, they had been broke up for like months. Like, I mean, I'm talking like 8 months. And she hadn't accepted it yet. You know what I mean? Like she knew they were broke up. She knew they weren't getting back together, but she hadn't allowed herself to just be like, you know what? I got to go through the process. She was still fighting the process. And I was like, I told her, I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want to sound like I'm judging you or something like that, but I kind of am. But I'm not gonna date you. Like, we can be friends, we can hang out or whatever, but dating, we're not doing that, because you still need to get yourself you need to get back into single mode. You're not in single mode yet. You're still in I wish I was dating mode. I wish I still had a man mode.
Right. Hey, now, yeah. You're right. Now, let's stay on profiles. Here's one that used to turn me off a whole lot. Right now, the younger folks may not have to deal with this yet, but once you get a little bit older and life has kicked in on some people and reality is touching them. Mm-hmm. Nothing like a female stating the obvious, right? Or just the dumb obvious, like blah 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 blah, and just know my kids come first.
Ooh, I love my kids. What?
Oh
no, really? Do we have to say that? Do we have to say that, Jay?
I like.
Do we have to say it?
Yeah, I like breathing.
I like waking up in the morning. Why you don't put that shit on there?
Yeah,
fuck out of here, man. We all assume that you're okay. So there's, and you know what? I might take it a little too far, but like to me, that also shows you what type of people that they are accustomed to, right? Yeah. Because if you have to say that to the people in your circle or the people that you date, that your kids come first, you're not dating maturely. You're dating kids, because only people that don't understand what having kids means would even put you in a situation to where you would have to say that. Right.
Why are you having to
that's
choose
definitely
between
a turn
your
off.
date and your kids?
Right. Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that because my kids win 100% of the time, even when I don't like them bastards.
Yeah, I'm like, that's obvious. And they ask me, well, don't you care about your kids? Dumbass, yeah.
I don't need to say that.
Right.
I don't need to say that. That's like the cat at the club or somewhere that's talking about I'm real. I'm real. Bro, you don't have to say that.
You really don't have to say that.
Like when people know who you are, you don't have to tell them what you about.
At all.
So yeah, man. Yeah, that's definitely high on my list too. When I see that, swipe left.
Swipe left. What about salaries? Places of employment.
I'm iffy on that one. I'm iffy on
this one too. What about this one too? Clearance level.
No. So what you're not gonna do is let people know that you got a damn secret clearance. Keep that shit to yourself. Like, no, don't do that.
People put it on their profile. I can't talk to anybody who ever did XYZ because of my job and my clearance level.
And that's a lie. That's a lie. So the only time you have to worry about something like that is if you're actually a police officer. Like, I know from experience, I dated a sheriff, and they literally can't date a person with certain types of felonies.
Right. Okay. But now, yeah, they're the law enforcement, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Certain types of felonies takes you off the table with law enforcement.
Okay.
And that's fine. But what you're not gonna do is be like, I have a secret clearance and I can't talk to you if you don't have one. That's not how that works.
Yeah. But you see that on profiles.
Absolutely. And that is also a swipe left.
Swiping left.
Swipe left.
Red flags. Yeah. Red
Immediately
flags.
Swipe left.
Don't even think you can change them or you can work with it or not.
Nope.
No. What about some of them say they're gonna get straight to the point, and they're gonna let you know exactly what they want, and they want somebody who's making $100K. Why that's the magic number, I don't know.
Swipe left. Swipe left.
Oh man.
No.
Oh my God.
Because listen, man, here's the thing, right? You and I happen to be in a field where we make money. Like we're in a good field, we make money. We can't expect, I can't, and I'm sure you of the same like thinking, you can't expect that the lady that you meet down the street is gonna be making the same type of money that you make. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's out here making money. And that's cool. I'm okay with that. But what I am not okay with is if you work at McDonald's, you need to have McDonald's type shit. Don't be out here driving no fucking Maserati and you working at McDonald's talking about you need to pay my car note. No. You need to pay your car note because it's your car. Yeah. Don't be looking for a guy or a man or a woman to supplement your lack of coins. That's not what it's about.
Okay, man. Okay. Well, now, all right. How has the dating scene been with this COVID thing, man?
Like, I would say it's like 20% more whack than it was before COVID. Only because now people are like, we can go on a date, but we gotta stay 6 feet apart, and you gotta wear your mask, which is cool because I don't know you. I don't know what you do.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. And I'm still okay with going on the dates like that. I'm still okay with that. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, a lot of people, because of COVID, just don't want to do it. And they don't want to say, I don't want to do it. Like, they don't want to be like, hey, I would rather us just chit chat and talk on the phone. And then maybe, you know, at a later date, we go on a date, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, they'd be like, yeah, let's go on a date next week. And then just ghost and then just disappear. That's what I get a lot of that shit. And it's slightly frustrating, but then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
So people ghosting on the regular now.
Yeah, nah, ghosting is the shit now, apparently.
Okay, to be the ghoster is the shit.
Yeah, now if you the ghostee, it depends on how you made up. Like me. And so, okay, well, first of all, let's properly define being ghosted, because a lot of people don't understand what being ghosted means. So, if you're talking to a person and you're talking to a person and you say, I don't like this person no more, I'm gonna stop contacting that person. If that person never contacts you, you're not ghosting. That was a mutual break off.
Okay.
Whether you two knew it or not. Whether you discussed it or not, if you don't talk, if you don't reach out to that person and that person doesn't reach out to you, that's a mutual break off. Now, ghosting is when you be like, I'm not contacting that person no more, and that person is steady contacting you like, hey, how you doing? I thought I'd reach out to you, see how you was doing, and you don't say nothing. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Just wanted to reach out to you, say, hey, great morning. Make sure you say your words to Jesus today, and you don't say nothing. Hey, it's lunchtime. Everybody needs to eat. Thought I'd reach out to you, see what you was eating for dinner for lunch today, and you don't say nothing. That's ghosting. Okay. Fucking grow up and say, hey, listen, I don't think it's gonna work out between the two of us, and I think we should stop talking. Do that.
That would be the mature thing to do, especially if you put anything over 35 on as the age on your profile. Wow.
I have never been ghosted. I have ghosted someone, and then I realized I was ghosting them, and I was like, hey, yeah, so this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
For X, Y, and Z reasons.
I'm probably too nice because I feel bad about ghosting people. So I would always respond and just be like, dang, I wish they would leave me alone.
Right.
Stop talking to me. Right. Let me send a message back and then you don't send none back. So I can say, yep, ghosted me. Bye-bye.
Right. I guess technically I have got ghosted, but I'm not a habitual message sender. So I'm definitely one of those people where, like, if I send you a message, I'm not gonna send you another message until you reply to the first one. So I send a message. If you don't ever reply, I don't ever send another message.
No. I hit the ball over the net, and if you don't hit it back, I'm not walking over there to get the ball and come back to my side of the net and hit it back again.
Nope. Great way to put that. Not doing it.
Not doing it, bro.
Not doing it. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, man.
So COVID, yeah, man, that's got me pissed off now. Now has got to be a pretty rough time to be single, cause how do you get booty with COVID? Cause you gotta be, unless you got a super duper extra long grouper. 6 feet is a long way to go, bro.
Man, sign that cat up for AT&T, bro. That cat got a long distance. He got to reach out and touch it. Yeah, it's a difficult time, man. But I'll be honest with you, man. Like, being single is not so bad. I'm lying. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. But
you're one of them guys that like everybody likes you. Everybody always want to come over. So I would think you would have to push people back to keep them 6 feet away from you.
Wrong. No, man. So I'm a professional single person, bro. Like, I keep stuff in the house that keeps me from remembering that I'm single. You know what I'm saying? I have all the toys at the crib. I have all the entertainment at the crib. But there's times where I would like to have a conversation with a lady person, and have a deep conversation about some shit. You know what I mean? Like, or just being close to someone. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So there's definitely times where I do miss having a lady in my life. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm cool. I'm cool because I don't want to have the arguments about what you want to eat. I don't know. What do you want to eat? What the fuck do you want to put in your face?
Like, everything you do. Why you do that? Why you do it like that? Yeah.
You want McDonald's? No, I don't want McDonald's. So you know what you don't want. So let me know what you don't want, and what's left, we will decide from that.
Yeah. So now, so on your profile, are you real? Do you keep it real and like put exactly what it is that you're looking for? Because some of them, they had to drop down and be like, what you looking for, and you can say like hook up, or what you looking for, true love.
I guess maybe in that sense of the word, I am not real, because you know what? Sometimes I do just want to hook up. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, there's people that I match with, and I'm like, no, you're you're definitely short term, but I don't want to keep right. But I don't want to just keep switching my profile up every so often. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
I would love to have a one size fits all profile.
Right. You know what? You can do that though. You just gotta be good at how you write it up. Like, hey, listen, if you're okay with one night stands, I'm okay with one night stands. But ultimately, I'm looking for an LTR. And that's long term relationship. Took me about 3, 4, 6 months to figure that out. I don't know why. But LTR stands for long term relationship.
Damn, he looking for a letter?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but no, for real though. Like, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if a woman approached me and I was attracted to her and we was attracted to each other, and she hit me up and was like, hey, listen, I just kind of want to have sex every now and then, I'm okay with that, because you know what it doesn't, it allows me to do? Still be single. Still do the shit that I need to do. Maybe not have to get gifts every now and then. Ooh. But I'm okay with some of that. But, ultimately, bro, we're at the age now where, it's time for us to have somebody forever. It's time for us to have our forever lady. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, we're gonna be too old to be the old dudes at the club with our out and now lady gators, trying to holler at the young folk in the clubs. And I'm never doing that.
Definitely never gonna be that guy. Yeah.
That's never gonna be me. I'll just be single at home forever before I start doing that shit.
Damn. Yeah, sounds miserable, but yeah. Okay.
It does. And you know what? The sad part about it is the cats that's doing that in the club don't even know.
Nah,
they don't even know they're the old creepy dude in the club.
Yeah. Wow. And so with the apps, man, would you recommend free or paid, man?
Listen,
I've tried them both, and I didn't
have a paid site.
Okay.
I don't have not one paid account. Not one.
Okay. I tried a paid account one time and it was whack. You still get all of the bots that are not real people talking to you. And they using up your money.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So free is good enough.
Free for me, free is good. But I have some friends who says that I need to start getting on the paid apps like Match.com and
that's when you
those
serious
joints
right there.
because they have better because they will take all your statistics and all the things that you put in and they will match you with someone who is guaranteed. Now I won't say guaranteed, but is more likely to be a better match versus, hey, that person has pretty face and they thought I had a pretty face and we matched up and then come to find out they like all the shit that I don't like.
Yeah.
So that's where the paid stuff comes in. I guess that would be a little more pointed in getting you in the right direction. But I'm just like I feel weird with paying for a dating app.
Prostitution.
Close, yeah.
Well, as long as you don't have sex, then it's not prostitution.
It's not prostitution. But here's another thing. Here's another thing that I'm not gonna do. And it's not a paid site, but Facebook dating. Not doing it. No.
When did Facebook get dating?
Man, about 6 months ago, and they sent
it's called dating.
Facebook dating, and they sent me a message. It was like, Facebook dating is live. Let all your friends know that you want to date them. No, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you
Come
already
on,
friends.
Facebook.
You want your chick to be your friend,
bruh. Listen, that's not what I'm trying to do, bruh. Like the people I have on my friends list, some of them I have already slept with, and some of them not. But I mean, what I don't want to do is turn my friends list into a dating pool for going forward.
Right. Dang, Facebook dating. I have not tried that. I'm gonna have to.
Don't worry about it. Don't do it. Hey, listen to your boy. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it. I'm sure they show you people that's not your friends too. I'm not. That's just me being silly, but still, it's Facebook.
It's like nowadays, it's hard to open up communication with a woman and you don't know her. She think you trying to kill her.
Everything makes you thirsty.
Yeah. So, man, it's gonna be tough.
Everything really makes you thirsty, Jay. Like you remember back in the day, in our time, in dating, like we could go to the grocery store, catch a chick by the vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Hey, lady, how you doing? How do you like your lettuce? Oh, I like my lettuce. My lettuce is pretty cool. Well, I like lettuce too. I like salads. What's happening? How you doing? You looking really good. I like to take you out. Like that back in the day.
Man, you smooth. I'd be like, yo, I like the way you rubbing on that banana. Wink, wink.
Creeper. Back in the 80s, it was okay.
Smack. Can't believe you said that.
Right now, if we did any of the two of those things, we are now labeled as thirsty. And it's not gonna work out for us, bro. It's not gonna work out for us.
Mess around and you registering as a sex offender,
right? Yeah, you can't do nothing, man. Like, so I think this current culture of like approaching women is a little crazy because like I said, everything makes you thirsty. Like, right? You see a lady, and what's crazy is like if you even lock eyes with a lady, and like both of you smile at each other. You go up and talk to them. Like back in the day, that used to be how you knew. Like, hey, you see a chick, a lady, and you guys lock eyes and you smile, and she do the little hair flip over her ear and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, it's good. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to come talk to you. That was how you knew, right?
Right.
So nowadays, bro, like people are so standoffish, like everything just makes you weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everything.
hey, how you doing? I saw we locked eyes, thought maybe I'd come over and say hello to you. How you doing? No. What are you
Security.
doing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there was a point in time in dating where like people were more inclined to give you their phone number after talking to you for 5 minutes online versus talking to you for 5 minutes in person, which
Yeah.
made absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah. There
Because if I
was
see
that
you in
time.
person, right?
Yeah.
If I see you in person, like I can see your mannerisms. I can see like what you're doing, like how attentive you are to what's going on around us.
Yeah.
And then that makes me, it makes me feel better about giving you my phone number. I can get that. But online, I can be whoever the hell I want. I can be Tony Stark online. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Here's my phone number. Text me. What?
Right. And
Really?
and that's the other thing too. So are you a texter or are you a talker, Jay?
Well, if I really like her, talk her. I just don't get my points across whenever I'm texting, man. And I just mess shit up whenever I start texting.
It's so hard. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
hard to be it's so hard to be a primary texter and not lose something in the script. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like,
Yes.
bro, I've grown to be a texter because people just text now. But I
Mm-hmm.
would really like to talk to a person. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
really like to listen to how you sound, like listen to how they sound and
Mm-hmm.
say certain things. So when they say it in text message, I can hear it in their voice.
In their
There's
voice.
that bit
Yeah.
of association that you
Yeah.
miss without talking to people. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I get it. During the work day, you can't talk. I get it. You can
Yeah,
text,
that part is
but
cool. Yeah, but
right, I get that.
after
But
work,
there's
really? You
yeah,
still
come on,
texting
bro.
me? Now,
Right,
if
you
I
can't.
don't like her, text me.
If I don't like you, you don't even have to text me, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Matter of fact, email me and let it go to
Right.
my spam.
If this is one of those not LTR, maybe a STR, short term relationship, and
Yeah.
by short term I mean 30, 40 minutes.
Right, right. If you ain't even worthy of that, hey, email me, man. Google got this
Yeah.
new thing where it goes into unwanted.
Yep.
I can put it there.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you saying Facebook dating is whack, man? But
Facebook dating, whack, wiggity
okay.
whack, crisscross whack.
So for what you got to help the people out, man, with the best sites for fill in the blank, man.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like the best
I
site for hooking up or the best app for hookup. Now the
oh,
people on the app probably not gonna admit that this is a hookup app.
all right, all right. I'll sit in for this. I'm game. Lay it
Okay.
on me. Lay
All
it on me.
right.
What's
All
my
right.
first one? What's my
First
first
one
one?
is the best site or app for a quick
For a
hookup.
quickie or a hookup. All right. So when I was traveling a lot, right after I retired from the Navy, that site was hands down, Tinder. Tinder was created for people who travel, and because wherever you log into it at, that's the people that you see. So like if you log into it in Los Angeles, you get to see everybody that's in Los Angeles
Ah,
within a square mileage that you choose.
okay.
So and it was definitely a traveler's app. So hey, I'm in town. Can we get it?
Nice.
Now
And you also got to give us the price for that. You know what I'm saying? What's the
free
price for that
ninety
quick hook?
nine.
For the quick hookup, they
Free
coming
ninety
and y'all
nine for
going
Tinder.
Dutch, everything.
Yeah, well, the date is however y'all figure that out, but
Okay.
the app itself is free 99.
Mhm.
So yeah, Tinder is it definitely was created to be the hookup site.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. Best one for STR.
Still Tinder.
Still Tinder. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so you might
still Tinder.
can 2, 3, 4, 5 dates, and it's good. Or while you in town the whole time.
Yeah, while you in town. So here's the
Okay.
problem though. Here's the problem with Tinder nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
People type into whatever, Google apps or the iTunes Play Store, whatever the fuck they call it nowadays. They type in dating apps, and Tinder comes up, and they fill out their profiles like looking for an LTR, looking for my next first date. No, that's not what Tinder's for. So there's a lot of people on Tinder looking for long-term love, and that's not what Tinder's for. So I had to adopt a different way of thinking when I when I got nowadays I'm not traveling that much anymore. So I'm on Tinder, and it's just like, okay, she's looking for a long-term relationship. Well, shit. Now I gotta think differently. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So people don't really think about, they just think dating app, Tinder. Okay, cool. Fill it out.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Best one for a great date. Like you just
date.
like dating, so you want exciting dates. Is there one that's best for people like that? May or may not hook up, but
I
you
think
definitely
OK
have a good
Cupid.
time.
I can answer that. I think
Okay.
OK Cupid is good for that because or I think there's a app called How About We or something like that.
Okay.
How about we? Yeah, so it is called How About We. So it would be like, how about we? And then you fill in what you want to do. Like, how about we go to dinner, go to the movie, walk on the beach? And if the lady or the other person or whatever agrees to it, y'all go do that. That's cool. I'm not on that day. I'm not on that app though. Seems like a good one. It didn't work out for me, but whatever. But it has a very good premise.
Okay. Oh, but you did try it.
I did try it. I did try it.
All right. Now, have you ever put one on there and be like, this gonna be too much work, and uninstall?
Yeah. I don't remember what there were, but there was one Jay that worked on the proximity of you and the person. So say like if you at the mall, it was a great one for being at the mall.
Wow,
so like
that
if
means
you're
they're at the mall too.
And they at the mall and you walk by each other, it will say, hey, you was within X amount of feet from this person.
Whoa.
And then you send her. I don't know if it was like a matching thing or if you get sent a message and then be like, hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah, and it shows that you guys are kind of close. And then there's an immediate opportunity to meet and be like, hey, if you're not doing anything, if you don't have your fucking kids, which is not a bad thing, but if you don't have your kids, I'm here, I'm chilling. Let's go maybe have a coffee.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That one, I like the premise of that one. Didn't work out for me either because, again, COVID, not around a lot of people.
Right. God, yeah, COVID has got to be putting a monkey wrench in the game right now.
It is definitely putting a monkey wrench in the game.
Okay. Let's see. Best one for LTR. You gonna make this chick your girlfriend, and you met more than one on this app that could have been girlfriend material. You may or may not.
TBD. I don't fucking know. Because apparently I haven't met one for a long-term relationship. Okay. So, I mean, the jury's still out. Okay.
Oh man, do we have any like oldie but goodie apps out there? Like I guess OK Cupid was one of the original like OG apps, right?
Yeah, OK Cupid was like one of the original. I mean, it was like the next generation original because the generation before that was like Black Planet, Black People Meet, Mijente.com, which was for the Latinos and people who like Latinos. There was an Asian Avenue back in the day. This is all like circa 1999, 2000. Those apps.
They might
were
have
the shit
still been
back in
on
the day.
dial up.
Yeah. Black
Okay.
people meet. Then AOL had one that was kind of popular back in that time. But
Yeah.
so those were the old school joints. But like now you got your Plenty of Fish, you got your
Yeah.
OK Cupid, your Tinder,
Yeah.
and those joints. So
Okay.
what's the other one? Bumble is really cool. Because Bumble, like if she likes you, and then if she swipes right and you swipe right, y'all match. But the cool thing about Bumble is you can't contact her unless she contacts you first.
Nice. Do you
So
ever
now
run into
you
a
know
lot of the
she's
bots?
right. So that lets you know that she's actually interested, right?
Okay.
Y'all liked how each other look. You like your profile right up. Cool, we match. She sends you a message. Then it's time to send a dick pic.
Whoa.
I'm just joking. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. If you want to
God.
not meet the person, that's what you do. Even if your shit's impressive, don't send your dick in a pic unless she asks for it.
Wow. Okay. Best one for interracial dating, man.
Interracial dating, that's everywhere, man. I think all of them are good for interracial.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know that there's anyone that actually caters to that. I'm sure there is,
I've been on
but
some that be like, you see a white chick, and she be like, I do not want a black guy. They're just
which
yucky.
one?
I'm not racist, but they're just yucky.
We all have our likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And I'll write them anyway.
So this is what I see. I see, so like in my travels on dating sites, I see, I see like white folks, I see black folks, I see the Hispanic people, but what I don't see a lot of, Asians. Do they not like the dating apps? Because I don't see a lot of Asians on dating apps.
They probably wrote them all. So
I mean, that's an option.
nah, but seriously, yeah, you know what? I've seen a couple, but they were on that tip too, where they don't want to go like outside of being Asian. They don't want to date outside of Asia.
Right.
I don't know. Right. I mean, can you still do that in 2021?
Listen, man, yes, you can. And here's the problem. Here's the problem with that, right? So let's do a rundown. Black people will definitely date pretty much anybody, right?
Pretty much.
White folks, and this is us just being, we're not saying this is, I gotta do the disclaimer. This is not, these are not facts found by anything, concrete. This is just me, spitballing here. But black folks will date pretty much anybody, right? White folks will date Asian, majority Asian, some Latinos, and then black. So it's probably like Asian, black, and Latino, right? In the pecking order.
Okay.
And then Latinos is, so we'll just assume that the group will date their group majority,
right.
The majority of the time, right? So blacks gonna date blacks, whites gonna date whites, and so forth, forth and so on. So Latinos, depending on where they are in the Latino spectrum, if they're Puerto Rican, if they're Mexican, Puerto Ricans, they're gonna date Puerto Ricans, and they're gonna date black people, and then maybe white, and then Asian. Mexicans will date white guys, white people, and then black people, and then Asian. That's the difference. Like black people are Puerto Ricans are really just black people that speak Spanish. I'm sorry. If you don't believe it, find you a Puerto Rican.
Oh, man.
Find you a Puerto Rican.
A lot of my military friends used to go to Puerto Rico, and then they come back with a Puerto Rican woman.
Boom.
Absolutely.
And then, so the Asians is kind of crazy. They're kind of crazy. So they don't really date outside of their race a lot. But when they do, it's usually a white person.
Yeah.
And then a black person and then a Hispanic. I haven't seen an Asian Hispanic couple ever in my life. Ever, Jay.
Wow. Now that you said, I'm gonna look for it, but I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that, man. Mm-hmm.
So there that is. But that was me on a tangent. Sorry.
Okay, nah, that was good. That was good because it was kind of a tangent, but it was best one for interracial dating. So you put it out there. All of them good for that. It's just like whenever they come up with the ones with the specific categories, it's kind of like really black people meet or
Mi Gente,
yeah,
which was a Latino joint, and then Asian Avenue, like I said, but these were like 99, 2000 apps though.
okay,
I haven't seen any of that stuff, in the current generation.
okay. Yeah, and it seems like the kids now they really don't put too much into race the way like the generation, like our generation and the generation before us. Oh man,
Right.
the people before us was crazy with stick to your own kind, which is
Yep, which is cool.
It's
Is cool.
It's
I mean,
kinda
I'm
limiting
glad
it.
that there's been a progression made to
Yeah,
what we got going on now. That's good. I
yeah,
can
yeah.
applaud that.
I tell you, my next one, I don't know if I'm gonna lock myself into staying in inside of a certain race or whatever. But
Nah,
that's
bro.
yeah.
So I've always said this. It's like there's someone out there for you. Is a common term, right? The common phrase. And what's not a part of that phrase is there's not someone of your same race out there for you. Like they said, there's someone out there for you. That someone might not be black.
Right.
I think like people, I get it. People, have their race pride and this, that, and the other. But love is love, man. You love who you love, good, bad, or indifferent. Like you gonna love the person who you love, and as long as y'all both work at staying in love, it's gonna work. And that's the problem. Like both people have to work at staying in love.
Okay. So what about okay. Okay. I'll take that. That's good. That's good speed. Y'all should have took notes on that for real. Oh. Now what about we ain't gonna leave out our gay and lesbian friends. What you got for them?
Gay and lesbian. I think their number one app is Grinder. And Grinder is like Tinder.
Oh
And when they're
man.
looking for actual love, I don't know. But like all my searching as I was doing research for this segment led me to believe that Grinder was the end all be all for the gay and lesbian community, which we all know probably is not correct. But as far as
Yeah.
Google goes, Grinder is the shit.
Good old Grinder.
Good
Okay,
old
man.
Grinder. And you know what? Why the hell did they name it Grinder?
Why name it Grinder, man?
Why Grinder?
I would not use it based on the name alone.
I just can't see somebody being like, "Hey, you should go on Grinder to find you another guy," and I would be like, "No, like we're not fucking 12. We're not grinding."
Grinder.
What?
Out.
No, like I'm an adult. I have sex. I don't grind anymore.
Man. Oh man, Grinder. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
man.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. And now there's one app they say it's like really mature, grown up, and
Oh
it's
shit.
for the
Oh,
real
shit.
for the real folks. Coffee meets bagel. You tried that one yet?
Coffee meets bagel. I have not tried that one yet.
Okay, they say that one is really mature. None of the Tinder swipe left, swipe right.
Is it? Wait. And when you say mature, do you mean like
Not like X-rated.
okay? Like you
Yes.
mean like is it
She
like for
shows up in
milfs,
her.
like 50-year-olds trying to
Oh
date younger people?
Oh no. Coffee meets bagel is like, she might she might be in her yoga pants or she might be in her pencil skirt, but you know, she's a real chick. She's, you know,
Oh, I'm signing up for that right now.
yeah. Coffee meets bagel.
Oh, I'm
So
signing
you
up for
signing
that.
up now?
I'm signing up right now.
What if
Like
we
I'm
started a
downloading it as we
service
speak.
where you could write, you know, put in all your stuff, and we just write profiles for you, like we write a service that'll spit out a profile for you for whatever platform you go into.
Wow.
But yeah. Coffee meets bagel. They say that one is, you know, if you're serious about, you know, meeting the one. And of course, I know you know the best one for farmers.
Oh man, that's easy. That's what is it? Farmersmeat.com, meatfarmers.com, something like that.
Man, why do they keep coming out with those, man? 55andup.com. Like,
I don't know.
really?
For the targeted audience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Fisherman.com.
Yeah.
It's too much, man.
Fishermansmeat.com,
Yeah.
farmersmeat.com.
It's too much, man. It's too much. Shoot, man, what else you got for the people, man? That was it for me.
I don't, you know, I think we got it all, man. But I just, so I will say this, take your time with dating, right? You know, date as long as you can before you start introducing sex, because, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people link sex with love, and when you have sex with someone, doesn't necessarily mean that you need to love that person, but you know, take the time to know who this person is, figure out, like, you know, once you know more about that person, you can make an informed decision whether to turn it from an STR to an LTR. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the conversion. So, you know, don't have a LTR with a person that's not good with money. If you're a responsible money person and you don't know that person's bad with money until after you done fell in love with them, that's not good. Like, you should learn as much as you can about the person before it converts to a LTR. Saves you a lot of heartache in the long term.
Yes. Red flags. People, don't
Listen,
be attached to people. Once you see that red flag, trust me, you need to let it go.
accept it as the flag that it is. Like, so this is not, well, you know, I guess men and women both do this. Like, don't be trying to fix every damn body. You
Can't
know what
don't.
I'm saying? I get it. If the person can't dress, if he's attractive, she's attractive, and maybe she doesn't wear the clothing style that you like, I can understand that. But you also need to know that that person is who they are. Love them for who they are, like them for who they are. And then you know, maybe every now and then you can get them to wear an outfit of your choosing. But
Yeah.
like, don't be like, that person doesn't wear Air Jordans, now I'm gonna go out and buy them Air Jordans, you know, because that's what I like. Stop trying to change people to conform to the things that you like. If you like them for who they are. Don't like them
Correct.
for who you can make them into.
Right. And if she wearing too much makeup now, just because you hook up with her, that's not gonna make her stop wearing makeup.
Right. No, that's what she is. That's what she does.
You're going to have to accept that she wears a whole lot of makeup and it's caked on all the wrong way, but that's her.
That's her.
Yeah. That's a red
If you like
flag
her
for
with
you.
the
Let it go.
right.
Let
If
it
you
go.
like her with the makeup, why the hell you trying to change it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you look at her in the pictures and she looks good with her makeup, you just have to accept before it's whoopee time in bed, she might have to go in the bathroom for 10, 15 minutes to get her face right. Or
Yeah.
else your pillows are gonna be dirty. You're gonna have to wash your pillows a lot.
I have met women who say that they wake up at least 30 minutes before their man just to put on their makeup because he
I heard
has
that
never
too.
seen her without her face on.
I heard that too. And let me tell you something, ladies. We don't give a shit. We don't.
Nope.
Listen, first thing in the morning, we're not looking for you to be fucking all dolled up. We want you, like, I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of the guys I know, the quality gentlemen that I know, We want you to be at your best naturally.
Naturally. I don't even need the 3 feet long weave in your hair.
Don't need that. Don't need the eyelashes. Don't really give a shit if your nails are done, long as they're not dirty as hell. Don't give a
Right.
shit.
Right. I do
Don't
not.
give
Now,
a shit.
if she biting on her cuticles, that might be a red flag.
Yep.
I just don't like that.
Well, yeah,
I just don't like that.
yeah. We're not gonna do that.
But yeah, don't have to have the big fat red lipstick on the lips all the time. Nope. The dark
no,
eyeshadow and all that shit.
nope,
Nope.
nope. Now I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying it's just not required.
Not required. Not required. You know, your earrings don't even have to be like weighing 10 pounds. I really don't care. The big hoops. You don't have to have all that on.
Nope. You don't.
Yeah. Now some guys like that stuff though, but that ain't me. That ain't
Yep.
me.
Yep. Nah, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you as you wake up without any makeup on. If I can like you then, whenever you put makeup on, bonus.
Yep. Yep. Now she want to get dolled up because y'all got a special night planned. Cool.
Do it.
Cool.
Do it.
Yeah, man. So let's see. Do you take pictures? One last profile question. Now, when you take pictures with your kids, do you put those on your profile?
Fuck no.
I know.
Hell no. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. I don't need y'all looking at my kids before I want you to look at my kids.
Yeah. Now, what if they want to meet your kids?
No.
Okay.
Don't ask
Okay.
me to meet my kids unless we're talking about converting into an LTR.
Okay.
Now, you can meet the kids in STR. You know what I'm saying?
Passing,
If
it's
it has,
usually in passing though.
right. If it has potential, hey, this is my daughter. We're ready to roll out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, you're not spending time. We're not going shopping and shit. We're not going out to eat and all that. No, we're not doing that. Mm-mm. Or even if you come over, if we're not converted to a LTR, if my daughter's here or your kids are here, they need to be in their room. They don't need to be out with us watching fucking the Family Feud and shit.
Right.
So, then there's that.
Man, cool. Yeah, I'm not cool with the kids on the profile. I don't know why people do that.
I don't either, bro. Like it is one of the major turnoffs for me. And I get it. People want to let you know that, hey, I have kids, but that's what the profile write-up's for.
Yeah. And oh man, I saw one, and it it was a lady. She had interracial kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and if you don't like my interracial kids, you don't like me. I'm like, wow, really? Really, lady? Come on now. You just too dumb to be on this platform. You need to take your profile down and go be single.
Yep. Just be single.
Yeah.
And live with it like that.
Yeah. But yeah.
Live with it like that.
Man, cool. You know what, man? We done knocked out this dating segment, man. That shit, you did the rapid fire segment. So no matter what they looking for, fill in the blank, gave them an app, gave them a site to go check out, to get on, to get what they looking for, man. You the man.
Yeah, I think we covered all bases on this one, man.
Yeah, get the profile right, and then jump on whatever platform you need to get on.
I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get out of here, man.
Cool, man. Just like we said on the last segment, man. All of y'all, share the show with somebody you know, number one. And then always look for us on social media. You can check us out at EOTT 2020 everywhere. That's on IG, Facebook, and yes, TikTok. We are on TikTok. And you can check us out on the web, eottmedia.com. Send us all of your show subjects, your topics. Send them over to topics at eottmedia.com. And Trey, I'm out of here, man.
Yep. Pushing back from the table as we speak. See y'all next month when we will be talking about The hidden cost of buying cell phone insurance.
Man, we have got to save the people some money on that.
Save them some money, man. Save them some money, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys out. And I'm out. Peace.
Out of here. Peace.